Stopping crop with a flat top. Expert Gamer here, bringing you guys a Dragon Ball discussion, and today we're going to be talking about the new anime series that has been announced for July 2015. Everybody's channels that is in the group will be in the description below, but today specifically, in this part of the discussion, we had like a 40-minute discussion, but I cut it down to 20 minutes. I decided to cut out the good part when it started to get good. Today, specifically, like I said, we have Mikey and Nick, SacredFireNegro and TheeMikeyJ, but without further ado, let's get into the discussion.
I honestly would love to see Gotenks grow up. You know what I'm saying? Not be the playful kid that he is, but once he gets like a serious fighter, once he gets to be a serious fighter, I would love to see that.
I feel bad. I don't give a fuck about Gotenks. Like
really?
No, like I really don't. Like I feel because it was like
Gotenks was amazing.
It's no, because it's like the fusion lasted what 30 fucking minutes, so it wasn't really that. You know what I'm saying? That all powerful and shit, and they kept fucking goofing around, and it was just like. I hated the character because he was so fucking playful.
Well, you gotta understand,
when they were
kids. They're kids.
No, exactly. But my thing is, like Piccolo trained them niggas to get the 30 minutes done and over with. They went Super Saiyan and all that dumb shit. Piccolo trained them to get the 30 minutes over with and take down fucking Boo. But the thing about it was that he just became an irritating ass character to me because he just kept fucking playing around. And even fucking Vegito, like it was just like I hate the fucking fusions. Why? Because when they get cocky, like when they get that new power level, they get cocky, they get annoying. It's
that's
like
not even with
get
fusions. That's just with every transformation.
That's what Saiyans.
Everybody.
That's what Saiyans in general. But it's
that's literally the last season of Dragon Ball Z.
Basically, like they all get cocky. They all get cocky as fuck, and it's like I hate that shit so much because you have business to take care of. Like the reason, because Goku could have taken down Fat Boo in a second when he went Super Saiyan 3, but no, like, oh, you want to see my new power? Like, what the fuck? Nobody cares. Don't nobody care about this shit. Like, for real, like, I really do not like Gotenks. I care more about the individual characters by themselves.
That's fair. Yeah. I can honestly agree with that.
It's debatable.
It's honestly, like, I just hate them.
Like, Teen Gotenks, I feel like they'd be a little bit more serious, but still have that cockiness, you know? But I just gotta wait for I just gotta wait to see it.
Yeah, I actually, honestly, we can say whatever. I just want to see it. I honestly don't give a fuck about anything this conversation leads to, anything any suggestion that this leads to, any prediction. I honestly just want to see the first 5 episodes, and that's when you're gonna know where they're gonna go with this entire thing. Because the thing about it is, there's knowing Akira Toriyama, this most likely, it being 200-something episodes, there's gonna be that part where it's gonna be filler. Not filler, but like there's gonna be like playful shit sometimes, and there's gonna be those serious ass moments where like they introduce a new person and he's the threat, we got to go, you know what I'm saying, take him down and shit. And it's just like I want to see how they're gonna like open it up first, and then wait till like the middle comes out. You know what I'm saying? Then the ending. I really don't care too much about all the filler shit. I really don't. I just want to see like the big ass crucial moments, because that's when I feel like, to me, Dragon Ball Z, since it affected me so good, it was like I just want to see how he would like finish it up, or like how he would like at least continue from where he left off, because Dragon Ball Z is a fucking masterpiece. It has a lot of plot holes in there, but it's a fucking masterpiece nonetheless. So I honestly just want to see like how he would take what he did way back and just be like, oh, I'm 10 times better than I was 20 years ago, 25 years ago. Like, I want to see how he would be, like, how he would go. Because, honestly, the last 2 movies, and even, like, this, like, the one coming up, it's like playful Akira, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like he's playing with us, you know? And it's like, for what?
Yeah,
but at the same time,
it's intense fights rather than just to play jokes. Like, you can do the jokes and stuff, but you just gotta balance it.
Right. The best fight scenes were from the movies were Broly and Bojack to me.
Right, exactly. And the thing about it is, some of the movies actually like fit in the timeline. So like them being canon or not is like kind of like iffy to me, because it's like they actually fit somewhere in the timeline. Like
even if they fit in the timeline, that doesn't mean that they're canon.
I'm saying though, but like he still made them. Like them niggas are real.
I wouldn't mind Broly being canon.
Oh hell no.
Right. So, yeah, I was just
but-
about to say that. So
went-
speaking of movies, what do you guys hope to see as far as movie-wise spawn from this series?
But you already know, Resurrection F is not gonna be the last one. that
Right.
we-
Are
that-
I
you
can
guys
see
want
movies
to-
facing other gods, or that in the main
Other gods?
series.
Would you guys like to see them introduce more Saiyans?
Or
Ooh,
Saiyan.
fuck. What?
They'd have to tie
Why?
that in without there being a plot.
Yeah, they have to be like we're refugees from like Frieza's like leftover missions, and now that he's
Right,
dead.
like
Yeah.
something similar to what they did with Turles.
I don't know.
I don't know, cause if anything, they'd have to be like nicer, because it's been a long ass time since
The destruction of the
since Planet Vegeta, niggas got way more smarter. Everybody worded around when when Frieza died and Goku like killed them. Word like you could like when even Trunks mentioned this, like galaxies knew, like fucking everybody knew that Goku killed Frieza. Everybody knew that.
Pretty much, yeah.
So it was like for the Saiyans not to know this, it kind of be fucking stupid in my opinion. Like I feel like y'all better know this. Like y'all can't be on no dumb savage shit. Like I gotta like calm down. I gotta know, like nowadays you're probably dealing with one of the best Saiyans, not even one of the best Saiyans out of your entire like race. If you don't want to count the God or the one that went or Bardock that went Super Saiyan, you know what I'm saying? Like you got this is the nigga that killed Frieza, aka the nigga that ran your entire race after it got killed. You can't come on no like, oh, let's destroy the earth type of shit. You gotta come correct.
Yeah, my
If you
thing
ain't gonna
is
come correct,
my thing is like, obviously if they were surviving Saiyans, I don't think that they could just go Super Saiyan and come to the like Earth. They cannot go Super Saiyan without having like the drive to fight and shit like that. So they'd just be so much weaker compared to Goku and Vegeta. It wouldn't even be
Exactly.
it wouldn't even be a fight. It wouldn't be any of that unless they joined the Z fighters and trained them. But I couldn't see that happening at all.
exactly.
I can honestly see that though.
Ah.
I can see it.
In some, I don't know. It's whatever.
Okay, but what about Bardock? What about Bardock?
I don't think
What about
he's
him?
gonna be in it.
Yeah.
I would love to see a reunion between Goku and Bardock.
Nope.
Nah.
At least in a movie. At least
In a movie, but no, I
No.
would not want it to be canon.
I feel like Akira would have been done that. I feel like he would have been. I feel like because since Akira introduced Bardock, and then Bardock being like that person that was in and out of the series even through the movies, and like they gave like the last couple of years, the Dragon Ball content that we've been getting was nothing but like
fan service.
fan service, exactly. And the thing about it is, Bardock was there. Bardock was in that fan service. So I feel like we're getting the 200 something episodes. We're getting the fucking movies with the gods. Honestly, I can see it happening, but it's 9 times out of 10 not gonna happen, because the thing about it is, if he wanted to like elaborate on Bardock and Goku's like relationship, or like even have it to where Goku fucks around and like King Kai be like, yo, your father's in hell causing up a ruckus or some shit, and it's like, my father, like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like what the hell? Like, yeah, your dad. It's like, oh, I thought Grandpa Gohan was my shit. No, nigga, you had a dad.
Yeah. Canon-wise, Goku has no idea who Bardock is.
Exactly. Like,
This is right.
Canon is like Bardock doesn't know who the fuck Goku is. Like, no.
No, Bardock knows
who
Goku.
Goku is. Goku doesn't know who
Bardock is.
And
Right.
it's like, it's sad because Grandpa Gohan of course he raised him. That's one that he raised him. He was there when he fucking fell and hit his head. And it's like, that's gonna be the only dad that he knows. And for King Kai to like say that shit, it's just like, that's gonna be a long ass story. And that's honestly, I feel like Bardock end up on some pussy shit, start crying and shit, because like he said, my son, he did it. He killed Frieza. He's a god. Oh! No, it's just not gonna happen. I don't see it happening. So it's like, I would love it. I would love to have that, like, you know what I'm saying, that father-son reunion at this point in the entire series, like where, you know what I'm saying, King Kai elaborates on everything that happened back then, and like tell him how fucking like just like be on some other shit, like explain like what happened to Bardock Bardock being like, oh, I predicted like all this shit happening. You know what I'm saying? Like even you killing Frieza. I would love that, but it's like, no. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be a thing.
Okay.
I would love it, but it's like, nah, I don't see it.
Yeah. All right. Anybody else? Got any other speculation?
I have a different thing.
I think everybody else left.
I have a different thing to talk about.
Say it, Paul.
Do you think it's gonna start off and we're just gonna get it as an English dub, or do you think we're gonna have to wait?
Wait.
I'm pretty sure we're gonna have to wait.
Wait.
Nah,
We're definitely gonna.
do you think Crunchyroll is gonna finally add Dragon Ball Z on it, or no? To get the new Japanese with subtitles, or no?
To be honest, I probably think they would, just because it's new. It's new, and it will make them money.
I was gonna say they honestly, the Crunchyroll would have to, like, honestly, like a lot of people nowadays would be like Dragon Ball is shit, and you know, and this is why I hate like weebs and shit on the internet, like when Dragon, like these are the niggas that would say like the most sus ass anime, like not like the most sus ass anime and like the most like dumb hentai shit is like good ass anime, right? But they would like not credit Dragon Ball Z for what it's worth, right? But when Dragon Ball Z gets announced this new series, they're like hype beasts, kind of, you know. And it's like Dragon Ball Z. Like, oh, Dragon Ball Z gets a new series, but you're not saying like Dragon Ball Z was good or like anything. Come 2014, we got that new movie. You know what I'm saying? Like you wasn't hype about it at all. You were so stuck into like Attack on Titan and all this other. If Dragon Ball Z gets a new series and they fucking outshine the animation and shit, honestly, it could come up again. It could possibly be one of the best animes again. Like the new series could be one of the best.
Of like Akira does it, right?
Yeah, it depends. It depends on how he goes at, like, if the series looks good, if it's animated well, if it tells the story well. Honestly, I don't want to hear nobody saying shit about fucking what's good ass anime, because you gotta give credit to Dragon Ball Z for what it's worth. Dragon Ball Z at this point is a god anime. It's one of those animes where it's
legendary. It's set frames. I was telling Mega Mogwai this morning. If Dragon Ball Z had not laid the frame for all these other animes, you wouldn't have Naruto versus Sasuke. You wouldn't have
Bleach.
You wouldn't have Bleach.
You wouldn't have one. And these are like, no,
right.
These are one of Japan's top selling animes. You wouldn't have Bleach. You wouldn't have Dragon Ball Z. You wouldn't have One Piece. You wouldn't have none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't have no. You definitely wouldn't have that. What's that one anime? It's fuck. What's that one anime? I don't want to say.
What does the main character look like?
I forgot what the fuck. I forgot what the hell. I know that it's coming off. Oh my god. But in general, like, you wouldn't have a lot of anime. A lot of anime would not have been, you know what I'm saying, there before Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z laid the framework for what it needs to be, for what any anime needs to be for a good fucking anime. If you're gonna have anime, you gotta have fighting. You want to fight, you gotta have story. You know what I'm saying? You have to have character development out the ass. We saw Goku come up
from a little kid to a grown-ass man over the span, first of all, of 20 years.
20, Jesus Christ, 25 actually.
Yes, that's crazy for a fucking anime. That's crazy. Wait. First of all, Goku and his kids.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah, true. You gotta give Gohan some credit, because we did see him grow up, even though there was like a little time lapse. We did see him come up. On the one time. But honestly, there you go. Like, honestly, like, when it comes down to it, Dragon Ball Z at this point is one of those animes where it's like, you can't fuck with this. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot, like, nobody, like, not Attack on Titan can't fuck with this. Fucking Sword Art Online can't fuck with this. None of, like, even those new animes got fucking inspiration from those. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, you cannot give credit to, like, you have to give it to where it's due. You know what I'm saying? Right. And if Dragon Ball Z comes back and kill it, if they come back and kill it,
It's over.
You can't say shit. You can't say shit to me. I don't want to hear none of that weed shit like, oh, this better than this. Dragon Ball Z is still a lot of plot holes. Okay, a lot of your favorite animes fucking plot holes. Cause what? It was 15 episodes. It was 20 fucking episodes. We still want more, don't you? You're not gonna get it. Why? Cause it was 20 fucking episodes.
All right. So we're going on about an hour right now. Last but not least, the name of the new series. How do you guys like it?
Dragon Ball Z Super. It's called Dragon Ball Z Cho in the
yeah, it's Cho means super, but it sounds better as Cho, but in America it's gonna be Dragon Ball Super.
Well, it can be super, ultra, or very. I heard Aaron talking about that. It can translate into all of those.
How do I feel about this? I don't really care too much about it. I mean, honestly, honestly, with how the games have been naming themselves, with how just like all those like off-brand, all those like off-brand ass like series or whatever. I'm not surprised in the slightest. I'm not surprised at all because it's like Japan's known for weird shit at this point. We know they're weird as fuck. We get it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They're weird as fuck. They're gonna have those weird ass names. They're gonna have all that other shit. So it's like I don't really care too much about the names. Let alone I just want like the
We just want it to be good. That's all we want.
I guess that's all I really wanted. Honestly, like anything in this discussion, it's open to interpretation. When I upload this shit to my channel, everybody can have like their own little opinions. Honestly, I can read the comments after that shit. And honestly, I would not give a fuck because, no, and I mean it because at the end of the day, what we speculated could be like shitted on in the next 4 or 5 months. Not even no. Yeah, in the next 4 or 5 months. No. Because if
we won't get it. We won't get it.
We won't get it. But obviously we're gonna fucking get the, you know what I'm saying, translated shits. We're gonna get like the little torrented ass file, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get like the live streams and shit in the morning. You know, we're gonna get this, but it's not gonna be translated to I just want the anime to be good to the point where these anime niggas nowadays could be like, oh, I fucks with Dragon Ball Z now. I really don't. Honestly, we can speculate this and that. The chat could be, you know what I'm saying? The chat could be anything. I honestly just want them to shit on every other anime that has come out in the past 25 years. That's all I really want.
Be honest.
I don't give a fuck. I don't like. They're gonna have plot holes. We know them for having plot holes. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna have plot holes. They're gonna have, they're gonna have that Akira Toriyama comedic shit. They're gonna have that. They're gonna have the epic ass fights too. They're gonna have the fast fights. They're gonna have the training. I don't give a fuck. I just want them to shit on everything. I want Dragon Ball Z. It's been on the map. Dragon Ball Z's already been the thing. For the past 25 years, you've had games. One of the best games to come out on the PS2 was on that. One of the best game series, my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
It's like we've had some of the best games come out. We've had some of the best flops. Don't get me wrong. Battle of Z, all the little nasty console 3D games are kind of.
We don't talk about that.
Yeah, we had Zero. for you know what I'm saying? We've had a lot of flops. We had a lot of ups and downs. We had trading cards. We had movies. I want all that back. I don't give a fuck.
Like another Dragon Ball Z age.
Exactly. Like if they're gonna bring this 200 episode series back, I want it to where the demand is so fucking crazy. They have to bring back one of those like spin-off series from Japan, or they're gonna have to do another like thing like GT. They're gonna have to do something. You wanna know why? Because the demand is something crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not because we want it, because of the demand of the entire. Because Dragon Ball Z, everybody knows what's good with this series. Everybody knows what's good with this series. And since it's only 200 something episodes, it could be added more in the future. I want it to where the demand is crazy, to where they're gonna have to have a lot of games, a lot of like spin-off shit. You know what I'm saying? I want them to go in on this shit. That's all I want. That's all I really want.
Well, and I actually have one more question for you guys.
Yep.
Who do you think Akira Toriyama will shift away from Goku being the main star? Because originally he was gonna make Gohan the main star. No, Goten the main star. And then fans didn't want that, but I think fans might want something like a new main character in this.
It would have to be I feel like it'd have to be either because Gohan already had his turn. If it was, it would be like a modern ass. Like it'd have to be modern as fuck. For
I would love it to be Vegeta, to be honest.
Yeah, I said earlier, Vegeta. It's his time. He hasn't really done much.
What Vegeta do though? Like I feel like I don't know. Like I feel like Akira Toriyama, he knows the time. You know, he knows the time of the generation that we're in. You know what I'm saying? He knows what sells and what doesn't. He's been like godfathering this shit for so long. I feel like, I feel like it can't be Gotenks. I can't be Goten because like Goten would have to. It's like a modern ass. You know what I'm saying? It's modern. You know, it's like this is a whole modern story.
Yeah.
Like it's like technology's been gone. Like technology's been up, and then Goten being all caught up into it. It's like, what the hell are you gonna do, my nigga? Like you can't come up to where your dad is, your brother. You know what I'm saying? You can't really do none of this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it's like I wouldn't want him to be the main character. Honestly, I wouldn't give a fuck if Goku was the main character for the next like 200 plus episodes. I actually just want, if anything, Oob to finish it off.
Yeah, Oob.
Because if Oob could, I want Oob to finish it off.
Because he finished it in Dragon Ball Z.
Exactly. I want him to finish it off. I want him to come out and be like, I trained with I trained with the best. You know what I'm saying? Even though Gohan has his power, he's a Majin Buu. You know what I'm saying? He's the descendant of Majin Buu. I'm still better than Gohan. You know what I'm saying? I want him to be that guy that whenever any new threat comes out, instead of fucking of course Gohan's gonna be there. You know what I'm saying? Of course Gohan and his people gonna be there, but I want him to be like, yo, ooh, we need you for the one time. You know what I'm saying?
I just don't want Gohan to be the next TN.
Hell no.
Yeah.
No, I can't. I honestly cannot see that happen. I feel like, nope. I can't see.
You guys know TN was powerful as fuck.
I can't see it. I cannot see it. I feel like Akira, he loves Gohan.
Yeah, he does.
Like, you know, like the entire series, he's babied this nigga. Like we've seen Gohan have a lot of that what's the word? Like we've seen him like, not character development, but you can see where like in some like cases that nigga's been babied. Yeah, like a lot. Like you know, like and he gets like that special treatment and shit, and it's like, you wouldn't do all this just for one character. You know what I'm saying? You have to have plans for this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And even if even it being this late in the entire series, you just can't give up Gohan like that. It's like one of those like bogus ass like fucking things, yo.
Yeah, even though Gohan's gotten weaker, he's still strong. But
exactly, like he's still strong as hell.
He just has to get back on his training grind.
Okay, last topic. Who do you all want to see die?
Die?
Die.
Krillin.
Krillin
gone forever. You know Goku would be torn.
Because at this point, man, look, at this point, G, everybody's been on the like brink of like destruction. Everybody's been, you know, in the life and death factor, honestly. And it's like, Krillin has seen his bad days. Krillin has seen his good. They've all been killed. Everybody has been killed. Everybody has been killed at this point.
More people are gonna die again. So I was just, you know, death is inevitable in Dragon Ball Z.
Of course,
because of the Dragon Ball.
Well, you gotta cross off the people who can't die: Vegeta, Goku, Gohan. And
why can't Vegeta?
I can't see Vegeta dying. He's too much of a main character.
Honestly, it's like because even Goku died and he was still playing those sidelines with King Kai.
Right.
I meant die for good.
I can't see that happening.
To anybody?
Nope. Because it's the same way as, because remember when Yamcha and Tien and like Krillin died, when Cell was a thing. Not when Cell was a thing. When Majin Buu was a thing, they were all training with King Kai. You know what I'm saying? Like as long as King Kai is a thing, nobody will ever die. Why? Because they need to train, because knowing them, they're going to wish everybody back with the Dragon Balls until they die of natural causes.
Right. Oh, we totally missed over a whole fucking thing.
What?
Besides death. Beerus and Whis.
Yeah, they're going to be in there.
How will they play into this shit?
They're gonna. I feel like there's gonna be like there's gonna be like those little snippets to where like Goku and Vegeta are like getting done training, or like they're getting their ass beats and they stop real quick to go back to whatever they were doing. Like I feel like they're gonna be training but not training. You know what I'm saying? Like they're gonna show them the aftermath of them training, like them tired and shit. And then it's like, okay, let's go back to the other world. Let's go, you know what I'm saying? Let's go back to our family and friends or whatever, you know? That's all I can see. That's all I can see them. And then like them coming in, and taking, you know what I'm saying? Them like saying, hi, I want some food. Because that was the thing. Like they literally came down there for food. Like it was one of those things where like, it was like niggas needed food because it was hungry. It was a recession out here.
Right.
You know,
Okay, I can see that happening. I want Yamcha to die in the first episode. That would be fucking funny as shit.
wow.
I'm sorry. All right. So are we done? Are we wrapping this up or what?
I mean, let me know, man. I mean, honestly, I literally just want to finish this conversation.
I think we're done. We talked about pretty much everything.
We talked about pretty much everything. All right, though. So before we get into the chat discussion, everybody, this was live streamed. When you see this, if you all can, click the thumbs up button. If you stayed this long, goddamn it, let us know how you all are feeling in the comments below. And just basically thank you all so much for like watching this long ass, or like just skipping into like various plot lines. So that's gonna be it from my side. I'm done recording. Peace.
Peace out.